Reese here from More Than Lifting, and this video we're doing week 16 of the 100 push-up challenge. So, week 16 we basically have the new exercise we're going to do is a bear crawl, which is kind of like a push-up. It's kind of like a push-up. It's like an animal, one of those animal flow, animal movement type exercises. To do this week's challenge, we need a couple of bits of equipment. So I've got a chair here because we're going to be doing raised push-ups, and I've got an exercise ball because we're going to be doing stability ball push-ups basically, so we're going to be using this. That's it. Otherwise you're just going to need a little bit of space. You're going to need a little bit of space to actually kind of crawl around on the floor a little bit. So we're going to walk through that first. I'm going to get on with that, and then we can all rest while we do the other bits. So, always have my wallet in my pocket. So, a bear crawl. With a bear crawl, we're basically going to be walking like this and doing a push-up at the same time. Okay, there's quite a few reps we've got to do. 20. I'm going to tuck these in because I've got these things, right? They've got metal on the end, which means they always make loads of noise and they bang, which is one of those things that doesn't really matter until you're doing a 100 push-up challenge on a solid wood floor, and then it's just a bit frustrating, just clanging around all the time. So anyway, bear crawl first. All right, guys? You're not going to be able to see all this because I'm basically walking like that way down towards the front door. So you're just going to have to bear with me. You have to listen to my dishwasher because that's going off at the minute. Let me put the workout on to start. And we've got 20 of these to get done. I'll be back in a second. I'm going to start right over here so we get a couple in. Okay. 3, 2, 1. I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Whew. Okay, first set done. Really need a drink. So next, bear crawl done. All right, guys, this is the one that for the next couple of weeks it's going to be a bit of a pain having to like do that a lot, but it's just a really good exercise for stability and coordination and control. It's worth doing. Okay, however much of a nuisance it is having to run around on your floor. I don't actually travel that far. I probably got halfway. So it's less distance than you think. I thought I'd be going all the way down and run out of space, to be honest. Next up. What do we have next? We have raised push-ups next. All right. Okay, so now we're going to need our chair for the raised push-ups. I'm going to grab a drink of some variety while you guys rest. Guys, give your triceps a little stretch, mobilize your shoulders a little bit, give yourself a little rotational surprise. Back in a moment. Whew. Trying to get water everywhere. All right, so raised push-ups. Should really have prepared that before I got started. So with our raised push-ups, I'm just going to use my chair by here. You can't see it, but it is there. Let's just spin us around this way so you can get eyes on it. Okay. Get you over there. You don't have to worry about that at the minute. 20 of these, nice and simple, regular old boring push-ups, just with your hooves up on a raised surface. Let's get going. Okay. Up against the wall. And let's go over here so you can see. All right, 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Good. Whew. Okay. Let's pull that back around. So we've got 20. So we've got our bear crawl done. We've got our raised push-ups done. We're not going to need that chair again, so just forget about that. Next, we've got our stability ball push-ups. Nice and simple. Cheers, guys. Oh, blimey, that's got bones in it. Okay, so stability ball. Nice and simple, guys. We've done this a couple of times now. It's made me cry a little bit. That, right, it's something my nan used to always say. Oh, that's got bones in it. Whenever we like choke on a drink. It's one of those things that, you know, like some expressions just stick with you, even though it's complete nonsense. Yeah, that's one of those things. So, little insight there, guys. So, stability ball push-ups. Remember when we're doing these, we want our hands kind of pointed down, like to the side, like this, rather than just pushing forwards. So we're a bit nicer on our forearms and our wrists. And yeah, try and stay steady. Oh, this is going to be tough. Okay, let's get it done. So, exercise ball. Remember, palms down, fingers down to the side, and we get going in 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, last one, 20. Whew, that took a lot longer than I was expecting. That was actually a lot harder than I was expecting doing them. I know they're tough, and I know that we've struggled with them before, or at least I have. You know, you guys are different. But yeah, it is tough. Jujan, thanks, man. So next, we've got grasshopper push-ups. So no more apparatus. With, sorry, I'm just seeing comments flying up all over the place. With clients, he's busy coaching full time. Anyway, just getting notifications like crazy. Grasshopper push-ups. So grasshopper push-ups with these, we're basically similar to the Spider-Man push-ups we were doing before. We're bringing our knee into our chest. We're rotating under our body and kind of bringing it to our opposite elbow like that. Okay, we're doing this every rep that we do it. We just alternate sides. Okay. Right. Whew. Okay, so in position, and we'll go in 3, 2, 1. Down we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 3 more, 18, 19, last one, 20. You know what it is, right? I haven't been taking enough rest. Usually I sit here chatting for 5 minutes between sets. We've done 80 reps, we're 7 minutes in. Exhausting. A little bit of super juice. Okay. Whew. Right, guys, so Gymshark livestream didn't happen last week. They had some technical issues their end, but tomorrow we're going away as normal, so check that out on their Twitch channel if you haven't already. We're going to do a whole kind of mix up of stuff from some push-up variations like this. We're going to do some skill stuff, handstands, crow stands, planche work, maybe some L-sits, depending on how much energy I've got. And then we'll do our usual leg bits like single leg pistols and shrimps. And what else do we normally do? The push-up variations and some core work and some mobility. It's actually a lot. One thing that I do like about the Gymshark live stream is that we do get a lot done in an hour. It's not like we just sit around chatting or anything like that. I tend to actually answer a lot of people's questions while we're on there, if people are in and have things to ask. Usually we get a bit of banter as well. But yeah, one thing we do get is about 500, 550, almost 600 calories sometimes burnt, so that's fantastic. For a strength workout and for anything to be done in an hour, to be honest with you, that's like 10 calories every minute, which is great. We have one more set of push-ups left, and I'm just trying to catch up on rest, which is why I'm not getting ready. So the last one for today is pike push-ups. Pike push-ups, progression for handstands, overhead press. Like, we've done this a bunch of times now. This is the last time we're going to be doing pike push-ups. We're going to be doing some raised pike push-ups in the future. We're going to be doing wall-supported handstand push-ups and eventually 20 freestanding handstand push-ups later on in the year. Don't worry about that right now. And for the time being, we're going to focus, as we progress through this now, we're going to move on to more advanced kind of skill-based stuff. We're going to start doing like archers. We've got clap push-ups coming next week. We've got scorpion push-ups, raised pikes, linear push-ups, typewriters, lateral legs, all sorts like this, thigh taps. Thigh taps are going to be tough. Like, it doesn't sound very bad, but if you think, instead of clapping, you're bringing your hands under and tapping your thighs. Like, this is like a progression for an Aztec push-up, which is where you jump and tap your toes, if you didn't know what that was. So yeah, those are all coming in the next kind of 5 weeks. It's getting really hard very fast now, guys. So we've got to make sure that we're training, because this isn't a complete program. We're just doing push-ups, but you got to think about doing the right training to actually be able to progress onto some of these things. So I recommend you start doing lots of explosive push-up variations. Next week we've got claps, like I said. Also more complex variations like Hindu push-ups, maybe some more explosive stuff. What else have we got going on? Raised pike push-ups. Just practice them, because in 3 weeks they're going to be leading. So it's going to be good for you to start getting them on, because otherwise you're going to get left behind. It's going to get a lot tougher, a lot faster. All right, so let's do it. Let's have our last set. Right. Pike push-up, super simple. Remember, we're just trying to make that triangle on the floor and keep your legs straight and try and keep in that elevated position with our shoulders like this. So when we come down, we return to there. We're not pushing up and then going back. All right, guys, we've all seen people do that on their Instagram and stuff. It's not, that's suboptimal pike push-ups. Okay. Whew, let's do this. So, whenever you're doing your pike push-ups, start in your push-up, go into a downward dog, and then we're going to just tiptoe into position like this, and bring the hands in just so I'm on screen better. Okay, we want our fingers pointing slightly out to the side. Make sure our head's up over our hands. And 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, last one, 20. Whew. Feeling a bit rosy here. Right, guys, that's it. That's week 16 of the 100 push-up challenge. So this week we did bear crawls, we did raised push-ups, we did stability ball push-ups, we did grasshoppers and pike. That's the last week that we do pike push-ups. Practice those raised ones so we can start working towards raised pike push-ups and handstand push-ups in the future. Also explosive variations like clap push-ups, practice them this week. All right, guys, that's it for me. Thanks for joining as always. Don't forget you can sign up at morethanlifting.com/100challenge. Otherwise, I'll catch up with you in the next one. And, and we're all done.